wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to all members of the floor. So today we are actually going to stand on something that is very close to us. Very, you see, every semester we did it in front, and every semester we did it with very, very much effort. It takes courage to stand here in front and talk to our audience. So, gentlemen, are you ready? Yes. Ladies, are you ready? Yes. So let us start on presentation skills. So here I stand today. Me and my team are going to guide, to enhance your skills, because all of you already have the basics, basic skill to present. But what we are going to do today is we are going to point out what more can you do, what more can you do to improve your presentation. Yes, you can have many visual aids, you can have many tools to help you, but at the end of the day, what is the most important? It is you yourself who will be presenting. Okay, so before we go to the do and don'ts, before we go to how to improve, what is the most important thing to know? So anyone can answer. What is the first thing to know first? Okay, so I'm going to answer. The most important thing is to know what is presentation. What is an oral presentation? Okay, why? Because the wise man once said, fear of the unknown is the greatest enemy of human. So before we want to know something, okay, for example, when we meet a stranger, we are afraid to talk. We are a little, little drawn back to be who we are. So, same concept applies here, where in oral presentation, before you do oral presentation, you should know what is an oral presentation. Okay, so basically, oral presentation is a formal, structured, and systematic presentation of a message to an audience. I think everybody knows what an oral presentation is. So it involves conveying a lot of information in a limited time, should be planned well in advance. But the most important thing is that the plus value, the added value that you can give to you is enhance when you are in the working field, enhance an employee's reputation within the organization. I know many of you aspire to become the CEO, a manager, a general manager. Would I see a show of hands? How many of you are aiming for a high ranking position in an organization? Such everybody, well, not everybody, but some of you maybe want to be a businessman. But still, this is an important entrepreneurial skill to have. The basic idea is to sell ideas, competence. So, audience is already familiar with you and your work. I think everybody is familiar with me. So, anybody here is not familiar with me? Yeah, everybody is familiar with me and my work. And presentation often takes place in weekly department meetings. Well, that's not the case here, but I think that mostly every semester I'm going to put myself in front here and give you presentation. I think already some of you have already bought my presentation. Is it true? Okay, so the next type of presentation is informal presentation type 2. Okay, so it's similar with type 1. The only point here, difference here, is audience is a group of people who want to learn new information. So, let me give you a simple example. Okay, let's say we attend something out of our own, say, motivation. Maybe some of you have heard about, who is your favorite motivation speaker? Maybe Fadila Kamsa. So people come to this motivational camps to hear on information, to learn new information that he wants to provide, instead of coming with a forced feeling. So people came voluntarily to hear what he said. So formal presentation is the third type. Okay, formal presentation. What is function of formal presentation? Well, actually, formal presentation is audience who are not familiar with either of the work, doing something fresh. They don't know what are you trying to say. For example, when you try to present your ideas, your business ideas to banks, panels, etc., etc. So they don't know what are you trying to do. So what you do is a formal presentation. Okay. Everybody clear? So now, any questions about the three things? The oral presentation also types. Any uncertainties, unclarity that you need me to clarify? No. So if not, I'm going to have to invite the next speaker who's very confident, very courageous, to continue and guide you towards achieving a greater level of presentation skill. Without further ado,